So welcome back to my channel, Ruben Kigame TV. In case you have not subscribed, you can certainly go ahead and subscribe, and you will always get fresh content right here, from songs to political discourse to musical discussions. And I'm so glad that you have stayed loyal to Ruben Kigame TV. So today on the channel, I would like to introduce you to a 12-stringed guitar. 12-stringed acoustic guitar. And yes, it just means that the guitar has 12 strings. So I was given this as a gift by a friend of mine called Shemaiah. Now, Shemaiah is a great guy, all the way from the Taita Hills. And he had kept this for a long time. And so he gifted me this. Unfortunately, when I was on the flight coming back home, the neck got a little damaged, and the tuning peg and got a little loose, but I mean, I can handle that. But one of the worst was that my high G string actually got snapped, and that's what I'm going to try and fix now. It's a complicated way of tuning, but you'll soon understand why the 12-stringed guitar is really special. I like this especially for the quiet songs. If you're doing worship or reflective music, this would be terrific. So you have 2 strings on the high E, another 2 strings, same unwound texture on the B string, and then on the G string you have the wound thicker string, and then you have a higher unwound string. Same thing with the next D string and the A string, and then the lower E. So you have the low E and what would be like a mid-level, mid octave, kind of sound. So first things first, let's fix this string, because that's the most important thing. So just like the 6-string guitar, you have the hooks on this side. Most of the acoustic guitars will be like that, but this you have 12. On this one you have 12. So I'm going to pull out this hook. This is how it looks like, and yeah, I will then unwind this string. So what I've done, and this is what I learned, by crook, is that for the high G, you better use the high E equivalent of an electric, regular 6-string. So I picked this of the electric set, and so you have the hole where the string goes here. So I will push this in first, so that you then have this hook sitting like this, and with the groove facing on the left. So I will push it in now. There you go. And now I'm going to hook this up on the, oops, doing something really not nice. Yeah, there we go. So I will hook it up on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hook 6. Usually there would be 3 on this side and 3 on the upper side, but because it's a 12-string, so it will be 6, 6. So we'll hook it in here and pull it. I'll just use pliers to cut off the excess string. Make sure it sits properly this time. I tried a while back and didn't go too well. It actually snapped, so I pray this doesn't snap. So I will hold here and begin the winding process. So I'm doing this with just a few winds. until it's tight enough, and then I'll make it sit in the grooves as well as on the two bridges so that it's ready for tuning. Okay, so it's just tight enough to position. So I want to make sure that it's sitting close to the G string. So there we go. You have to pick them or play them in pairs. So I want to ensure that it's sitting right. There you go. I think we are good there. Let's see on this other side. Yeah. It needs to also sit close to the G on this groove here. Just enough to, yeah. So I begin the tuning process. It's pretty loose at this point. Remember, I want to bring it to the octave, the upper octave of the G, and right now it's at, so I keep going. Okay, it moved a bit. Let me ensure that it's right back to its position. Until we reach the octave. You would think that one would want to play with that kind of distance, but we keep going. We have to be careful because it's a new string, it could snap, and at this point I check my hook. Yeah, it was a little loose because it can pop out. Okay, so there we go. We keep going. Now it's almost at the level of the high E, but we want it higher than the high E. I hope it survives. This is the hardest part because it's not stretching hard enough. Let's see, probably because of that damage. Let's see if we can coax it. All right, just a little bit. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh, it went back down again, and so we have to coax this a little more until we get it to the octave position. All right. Let's see how far. Let's see. Okay. This is the tricky part when a peg is damaged, but we'll still coax it. We'll coax it. Let's see. Almost there. Let's coax it some more. Coax it some more. Coax it some more. I have my hand here to control the moving of the peg. Let's see. Just a little more and we'll be there. Don't let me down. Okay. almost there. Okay, cox it some more, cox it some more. Alright, almost. Alright, let's see how close we are here. Just a little gap. Very tiny gap. Alright, let's see. Almost there. Lord help me get there. It's because of the broken peg. It's very loose, so it doesn't do justice. Just an inch. I believe we'll get there. It has to sound exactly like the lower one. God is good. I'm almost there. It's a 0.00 something here. Okay, let's see. Yes, we got there. And just fine tune. Great. I'm sure we've got this now. We've got the... It's got to sound exactly the same as the lower G there. So we have that in place now. So the big thing now is to tune these others against it. Oh, and this one is out. So I like to have them apart just slightly so that you get that chorus effect. I even suspect that that's how the chorus effect on the guitars was developed. Okay, this one is also out, so pretty close though. And I'll just leave it a little below the standard so that it gives that chorus effect. And now, so that one is in place. Let me see the D. Take care of the A here. And the big guy, the E. It's got to sound like the high E. Let's try a chord here. So the guy that's letting us down is this B string. Let's raise. All right, let's try the D chord again. So that G needs to be coaxed a bit. Yeah. So now we have the 12 strings working okay. And this is what it would sound like. Yeah. Moyo wangu msifu Bwana, na vyote vilivyo ndani yangu visifu jina lake. Moyo wangu msifu Bwana. So that's how the 12th string would sound. But if you were just bouncing between the G and the C, it would even sound greater. So you have something like this. So that G is still sulking a bit. So I'll coax it a bit more. There you go. So let's see. I'll do with a bit of fine tuning later on, but that's how it would work for you to have one of these 12 string, working for you in quiet music. Yeah, bit of tuning, but that's it. So God bless you. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, just leave them in the comment section. And I'll certainly, get back to you. God bless you, and bye-bye.